sin. What is sin? What is sin, Pastor? What is sin? By my working definition, they're probably not there, but a transgression of a divine law. Transgression of a divine law. God mourns over sin, and so should we. God detests sin. He hates sin. And he says if you will mourn over, you should have some remorse. You should have some regret. You should have some sorrow over the sin that you live in. No, because see, if you don't mourn over the sin that you live in, you'll continue on as a way of life. But he says if you mourn over it, you'll make some changes. And those that mourn over sin, watch this, I'm not going to condemn you like church folk. I'm going to comfort you. But I'm not going to comfort you in the sin. I'm going to comfort you when you recognize I want a new way of life, God. He's not beating you up. He's not looking down on you. He's just saying, I'll give you the reward, but you got to play your role. Here's the problem. Or here's a question I want to ask you. How are you treating your sin? How are you treating your sin? How are you treating your sin? Because comfort only comes to those that mourn over sin. He says, I'll comfort those that mourn. So comfort only comes to those that mourn. So how are you treating your sin? God is not trying to scare you straight. God is trying to love you to life. But if you want to get out of it, that's where the comfort comes. So here's a question. How are you treating your sin? How are you treating your sin? Number one, do you discuss it? As it's casual, like, yeah, you know, this is what I do. This is who I am. One of the things that challenges me as a pastor is people that talk about their pre-salvation life. When their eyes light up and glaze over and they start bragging and, man, I was Wilt Chamberlain Jr., man. I'm like, calm down. Like, why are you so excited about that? There's no more. No, you're glorifying it. So do you, number one, do you discuss it? Or do you do this one? Do you dismiss it like it's nothing? Okay, let me keep going. Number three, do you disguise it? Do you make it look like it's not really sin at all? We're talking about how do you treat your sin? Do you digest it? Meaning it's your appetite. Do you, this is tough, y'all. Do you dress it up? You make it look professional. Do you demand it? You make other people participate because of your demands. Do you decorate it? Do you make it not look as ugly as it really is? Do you date it? Do you set appointments to sin? Do you download it? Okay, I just want to, this just came to me. Say download. Can you turn these floor monitors off right quick? I want to do something. You got them off? Cool. Say download. All right. Don't worry about the noise. It ain't the devil. It's me. Come here, James. Right down here. Download things are in the cloud. And we don't understand that when we download it, it becomes our newest information on our hard drive of life. And so here's a question I want to ask as I move forward. Can everybody in this room go through your phone right now? You ain't got to say nothing. Because everybody, yes, you can. Now the other one's like, well, I got a poor spirit. I got that one. I'm not arrogant. Okay. Download from the cloud. Bloop. James done downloaded it. So he's walking around with that. Go usher with that. You downloaded it, it's yours. Go usher with that. Claretta, will you give James a hug with his download? Look at how your downloads. Come back, James. Come back, James. Come back, James. Because you decorated it and made it seem like it wasn't as bad as it really was, and you download again. James, will you come show two people over there to their seat? And because James dressed it up and made it seem like there's got to be a point that you do just what James did. Bring it to the altar and say, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep dressing it up. I can't keep decorating it. I don't want this no more. This is sin. It's what it is. And I got to mourn over this. I'm done with this. I need a new way of life.